All right, Pisces, I need to jump into a quick reading. So as soon as I sat down, I started hearing the song You Broke Me First, okay? That is by Tate McRae. She's my girl, love her so much. And I was thinking, okay, what's going on? Somebody is about to come back and ask for a second chance. And I feel like your response or initial reaction is going to be, wow, you got some nerve. Audacity must be on sale today because, baby, you got a lot. Something like that, okay? Because I'm getting an energy strong, and we'll dig into it and see if I'm right, but I'm getting this energy strongly of, why are you even coming back? You broke me first. You told me you didn't want me. You told me that this relationship wasn't good for you. It's like someone put a dagger in this relationship, and I'm going to even go as far to say your heart. And I think you're going to be shocked around the fact that they are suffocated by the truth. The truth is that you weren't the problem. For a lot of you, the problem with this Nine of Cups and Hierophant is what this person expected from a relationship was not possible. So this could have been someone who, I'm going to be honest with you, they could have been the kind of person where they truly believed happy wife, happy life. Okay, now I'm going to use that term vaguely because I'm not necessarily talking about a woman. I could be talking about a man. But what I'm saying is that this could have been someone who at one point felt like, okay, you're challenging me. You're not the man for me. You're hard to deal with. You're not the woman for me. It's like someone here had a distorted view of what a relationship takes. And if any of you have ever been in a relationship, whether it's for 3 months or 30 years, you know that relationships take a lot of compromising, forgiveness, understanding. There are seasons of feeling distant from your partner and seasons of feeling like you've never felt more connected, more in love. There are seasons of maybe feeling like you have fallen out of love with that person to then fall in love with a new version of them. Whoever it is, though, that I'm bringing in, someone's about to approach you and ask for another chance, and there's going to be a part of you that's like, okay, you done had your chance though. Now, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Aries, because I have a King of Wands and an Emperor. It doesn't have to be an Aries. It could just be someone who's in the Aries energy. What does that mean? Strong, in charge, and I'm going to go after what the hell I want. So this could be someone who, yeah, I know I was in the wrong. Yeah, I know when I approach you, you're going to look at me and be like, audacity, good to know it's on sale today. I might need to go buy me some. But if I want to fix this, I need to come in and I need to try to fix it. So again, there could be a pattern or a version of them that's been laid to rest. Maybe this is someone who, again, had a distorted view of what a relationship takes. Now that they've went through life, or now that they have went through circumstances and situations that have challenged their beliefs, they've changed their beliefs. And you might not know that that has this person wanting to come back to you. There's a conflictedness here, though. I'm not going to lie. This person is conflicted on whether or not you would even accept. They're unsure if you would want to talk to them. They're unsure if you would. I'm unsure if you would accept my phone call. So this person feels like if they called you, you might not even answer. For some of you, another blockage is that it's been a minute and this person doesn't even know if you're still single. So some of you, there is someone wanting to approach you from your past. They're worried because there are a lot of unknowns. They don't know if you're single. They don't know where you're at. They don't know what you're up to. They only know that they've changed. Behaviors have changed. Opinions have changed. Views have changed. There's been changes, okay? Is this person going to try to gain the information that they need? Yes. Okay. Why does this person want to approach you now that this has changed? Because let's be honest, let's be real. It isn't every day that when you change your belief system, you think about somebody from your past. So I find it interesting that as soon as this person changed a core part of them, and again, this could be how they approach relationships. This could be them realizing what a relationship takes. And as we grow and evolve, that shifts, that pivots. Each relationship you deal with whether it's a friend, a family member, a lover, will change your view and your beliefs on what relationships take, okay? But what I'm saying is like, okay, why does this then go back to you? Why is it that when this person went through this season or this cycle, the first person that pops on their mind is you? Let's ask. Because they could possibly want to take a leap or a risk. I'm hearing, if only I knew then what I know now. You know, maybe this is someone who feels like they walked away from you too prematurely. Maybe this is someone who feels like they gave up on you when they shouldn't have. Again, this is going to be the kind of person where, looking back, they feel like there was an issue that could have been fixed. All it would have taken was a conversation. All it would have taken was this. Maybe I should have followed you out of the door and said, no, don't leave. We're in the middle of a fight and we should not separate right now. There is some sort of behavior or action that this person should have brought forth, and they're now looking back and going, I feel like I went wrong in that moment. Now that I have changed my belief systems and how I view relationships and my part, I feel like I failed that one. I feel like in that moment, instead of letting you drive down the driveway, I should have went after you. I should have called you. I should have met you at your home and been like, I know you left. I hope you thought about it in the car because we need to finish this conversation. I'm not going to let you walk away and this door be done. But this could have been someone who at one point giving up or choosing easier relationships was the solution. And now this person is starting to realize, one, why that was a problem, and two, why they did that for so long. So this is someone who is now going, okay, that part of me is dead and gone. But now that that part of me is dead and gone, when I look back, I go, well, you know, that didn't have to end. I could have done this. I should have done that. So then it puts them in a position where they're thinking, well, is it too late? Maybe you should. Maybe you should go in and talk to him. Maybe you should go in and see how she's been. That's what I'm saying. But there is an inability to know whether or not you would want to speak to them. Why does this person want to talk to you? I'm hearing the Post Malone song. Somebody could be a big Posty fan. I'm hearing the song, She Told Me That I'm Not Enough. I Fall Apart by Post Malone. Maybe this person dealt with someone who really took them down to their knees. Maybe this person recently entertained someone or allowed someone into their close circle that tried to tear them down. You're not enough. You're pathetic. Something's wrong with you. That could have also been the moment when this person realized, why did I think I could grow with this kind of person? Why did I choose this kind of person? Food for thought. Okay, give me a little bit more. Yeah, there's a conflictedness. So this person's thinking about taking a leap, but that's the conflictedness. I don't know if I should. I don't know if you're interested. I don't know if you'd want to hear from me. This could definitely be someone that you had a fight or an argument with. I'm so sorry that I'm literally grooming myself. I'm a mess today. This could be someone that you had an argument or a fight with and they didn't try to fix it. That's what I'm getting. So this could have been the person where you messaged them something and then they ghosted you. They never messaged you back. This could have been the person when you said, listen, if you want to fix this, I will gladly fix this, but it's going to take a conversation. That could have been the opportunity when this person, that could have been the moment this person had an opportunity to fix it and they chose not to. But that's the thing here. What is going to be your reaction when I come in and say, hey, you remember that fight we had? Yeah, I know it's been a while. I want to say to you what I should have said then. And I'm going to be honest with you. There was a part of me that didn't know what relationships would take. So maybe I would say sorry and I wouldn't mean it. Maybe I would say that I wanted to fix something, but my behavior would say something else. This is someone who is growing up to the place or position of being able to hold themselves accountable. So I don't care even if this is a 50, 60, or 70-year-old person. All of us grow on different levels and at different paces. This is someone who is finally growing up and starting to take accountability. I could have said I was sorry. I could have not left you on red. There's something here like that. And now they're worried that when they want to come in and fix this conflict or this issue, it's not going to be fixable. Because let's be honest, let's be real. Let's say this is a relationship where you guys broke up. There was a huge fight. Maybe you try to call them, you try to text them. You never heard from them again. You take that as them being disinterested. Well, if they're about to pop back up and pull the, hey, I want to work on this. I'm really sorry that I did A, B, C, or D. This is what I've learned. This is what I've been through. What is your reaction going to be? They don't know what's been happening in the time and the distance and the space. They also don't know if this conflict bothers you as much as it bothers them. Yeah, all I keep seeing is I want to take a leap. I want to take a leap. I want to take a risk. I want to take a risk. I think this is a risk worth taking. Are you meant to accept this person back? Let me ask that. Okay, so I'm going to give you truth and I'm going to give you bad news, okay? Are you meant to accept this person back? That's up to you. The truth is that this person sees you in their future. The truth is that this is going to come in out of nowhere and you're going to be shocked that this person even wants to be back in your life, much less a reunion. The truth is that, yeah, something could be built here. But the message of bad news is that at the end of the day, this is a relationship where it's going to have to be healed. And healing something takes work. Healing a broken bone, it takes time. It takes work. I mean, you have to go to the orthodontist. Somebody could be visiting the orthodontist here soon. You're going to have to go to the orthopedic doctor. You're going to have to get a cast put on. If you're little, they will sometimes cut that cast off and put multiple casts on you. It is a process. And I am saying that, yeah, this person has changed. There is an evolution, so to speak, in their perspective. And you know, them realizing, okay, this is what relationships take. These are the parts of me that need to die. I need to purge these sides of me. However, there also needs to be a recognition here that this is not going to be no walk in the park. This is someone that at one point didn't see this as long lasting. And now that they're coming back and pursuing this like it is long lasting, that's going to be both healing, but it's also going to be extremely confusing for you. And that's that healing aspect. Both can be true at the same time. You could feel amazed and happy and overly excited that this person is back and giving you attention and you're getting what you want. But you could also be extremely confused and unsure of whether or not this is really what you want it to be and what you think it is. And again, both of them can be true at the same time. And what Spirit is telling you is that if you want this to change and transform, believe that it can, but also be very aware that it is going to take healing from both of you. So this means, again, conversations. This means, again, saying, okay, yeah, you said you know what relationships take now. Let's see if you really do, though, because the next time we fight, are you going to walk away and disappear and me not talk to you for 2 months? Because if so, nothing's changed. And that's what I'm saying here, okay? And only then, when you actually give it another shot, if that's what you want, will you know if this has actually changed and evolved. Now, I do see that there are still parts of this person that they have not let go of that is not going to benefit this relationship. So you are going to notice issues that you did have whenever you used to entertain this person or date them. They still might be a problem. So this could be the kind of man or woman that when they have an issue or something going on, they want to handle it by their own self. There could be changes that have evolved. Yeah, they know what a relationship takes, but there could still be aspects of them that could be very hard to transform. This could be the kind of man or woman where you're like, listen, we've been married. You should let me help you deal with this conflict, this issue. This person is set in their ways though. So Spirit is asking you to recognize that yes, something can be healed. It's going to take work, but you also need to recognize that this person is not a brand new version of them. There are still parts of them that was maybe really difficult. Really, this could be them being stubborn as hell. Maybe they're still stubborn. They are. They might be willing to do some compromising and some shifts and some changes and come in and take a leap when there's been a fight. But they still stubborn as hell. And let's not act like that they're not. And if you go into this relationship thinking, okay, healing this means that they're never going to be stubborn. No, that's not what that means. And that could then become burdensome for you because you might go into this relationship with a fantasy when fantasy is not reality. This person is doing the best that they can. And sometimes the best that we can do is an ebb and a flow. That means one day we're going to feel like a failure and the next day we're going to feel like a prize, like we won the lottery. So make sure that when this person comes in, you are accepting them for who they are. Yeah, they want to give to you. Yeah, they have gotten to a place where they no longer maybe only consider their needs and their wants in a relationship, but there are still going to be aspects of them that's going to be hard to handle in a relationship. And again, I don't know why, but I'm getting something where it's like they can maybe keep information close to their chest or they're set in their ways. So let's say that this is someone where you want to be there for them. You want to help them. They might still be kind of shut down. I don't need your help. It's fine. You're going to have to allow them to come to you like a cat, okay? With cats, stray cats, sometimes you just have to sit there and allow them to come to you when they're ready. And that's what I'm saying, all right? So I mean, whether or not you want to give this person attention is up to you. They're about to come in though. Leaving it here. Bye guys.